Greetings to all. This is Sindhu Panikar and I welcome you all to this week's GHRCE's News Desk. Headlines for the day. GHRC received Certificate of Excellence for Outcome-Based Education. Teachers Enrichment Workshop organized at GHRC. 1-week online short-term training program on Sustainable Energy Technology for Hydrogen, Solar, Wind and Biomass Energy organized by GHRC. A faculty being awarded with CA 18108 Cost Action Fund from University of GHRCE. 9th International Yoga Day celebrated on 21st of June 2023. Now, let's hear it for the news in detail. GHRCE College of Engineering received Certificate of Excellence in pursuit of excellence towards offering outcome-based education. GHRC stands at the second position in the gold band with grade A amongst private HAIs in India for outcome-based education. The rating was released on 3rd July 2023. It recognizes the efforts continuously undertaken by GHRC for achieving excellence in quality education and implementation of latest teaching learning methodologies including outcome-based education model. And it is also the perceptive and dynamic leadership that enabled the promotion, implementation and assessment of the OBE module of education. After the declaration of the result, Dr. Sachin Nandavale, the director of GHRC, congratulated all the students and faculties of GHRC for their persistent efforts, commitment and dedication in promoting the innovative teaching methodologies at a national level. The next news is about the Teachers Enrichment Workshop organized. The Department of Applied Sciences of GHRCE College of Engineering has successfully organized 1-week Teachers Enrichment Workshop (TEW) on real analysis, algebra and number theory with some applications. From 23rd to 8th of July, this was conducted 2023, and this workshop was fully funded by National Centre for Mathematics, a joint centre of IIT Bombay and TIFR Mumbai under the scheme of Advancement of Arts and Science from India. The patrons of the workshop were Honorable Shri Sunaji Raisoni, Chairman RGI, and Mr. Shreyas Raisoni, Executive Director RGI. The honorary chair of the workshop was the Director of GHRC, Dr. Sachin Nandavale sir, and Director of IIT Nagpur, Dr. O.G. Kakade. Registrar of IIT Nagpur, Dr. Kailash N. Dhakle. Deputy Director and Dean Academics, Dr. Pramod Balke. Deputy Director and Dean R&D, Dr. Santosh Jaju. And Dean First Year Department, Dr. Rupali Tete, were the members of Internal Advisory Committee of this workshop. Workshop conveners were Dr. Charu Goyal, Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Department of Basic Sciences, IIT Nagpur, and Dr. Praveen Kumar Dhankar, Assistant Professor, and Professor Bhagwat Takran, who is the Department of Applied Mathematics, was the co-convener of this workshop. The distinguished resource persons for this workshop were Professor Kalyan Chakraborty, Director and Professor, Kerala School of Mathematics, Kozhikode, who enlightened the audience on the topic of number theory, and Professor Geeta Venkatraman. She is the Professor of Mathematics from the School of Liberal Studies, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar University, Delhi. She empowered the audience on the topic Modern Algebra, followed by Professor Varadaraj R. Srinivasan, Associate Professor, Department of Mathematical Sciences, IISER Mohali, who guided the participants on the topics of real analysis. Dr. Mohit Mishra, Postdoc Fellow, Indian Statistical Institute, Delhi. Ms. Neelam Sangwan, Teaching Assistant, Department of Mathematics, Ashoka University, and Dr. Rahul V. Makri, Head and Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, Government Science College, Gadchiroli, were the tutors of the courses. Dr. Jyoti Singh, Assistant Professor, Department of Mathematics, VNIT, Nagpur, and Dr. Charu Goyal, who is the Assistant Professor of Mathematics, Department of Basic Sciences, IIT Nagpur, focused on the topic of application of the mathematical research areas. The purpose of this program was to nourish the university teachers with presentation skills of mathematical concepts in core subjects of real analysis, algebra, and number theory. This course in turn had helped the participants to learn advanced mathematics in an enjoyable way. The main focus on finer understanding of the fundamental concepts in these three subjects and their applications. The course included mainly theory lectures as well as tutorial sessions by the experts in the fields. Moving on to the one-week online short-term training program on sustainable energy technology for hydrogen, solar, wind and biomass energy, which is organized at GHRC. The Center of Excellence in Energy and Mechanical Engineering Department of GHRC, in association with Sustainability Solution Pune and AICTE Idea Lab, conducted one-week online short-term training program on the said topic, which includes the hydrogen, solar, wind and biomass energy from 4th to 8th of July 2023. The aim of the STTP was to discuss the recent trends and challenges in sustainable energy technology in hydrogen, solar, wind and biomass energy, and the training program covered topics on hydrogen production and storage technologies and its developments. It also imparted the information about overview of solar and small-scale wind turbines throughout the world. It emphasized on the technology of hydrogen fuel cell, hydrogen engine and flexi-fuel engine technology and carbon footprint auditing. The inaugural function of the STTP was on 4th of July and STTP was chaired by the Chief Guest Shri Vaibhav Kumar Patode, Regional Director Maharashtra, Energy Development Agency, Nagpur. Honorary Chair Dr. Sachin Tavle, Principal Convener and Director GHRC, Dr. S.B. Jaju, Dean R&D and Deputy Director, and Dr. P.V. Valki, Dean Academics and Deputy Director, Dr. Rupesh Shilke, Convener and Head of Mechanical Engineering Department, and Dr. Vivek W. Poon, Convener and in charge, Center of Excellence in Energy of GHRC, Nagpur. Heads of the other departments and faculty members and participants from various national institutes were also present during the workshop and the inauguration as a whole. All the technical sessions were conducted after the inaugurations. The STTP sessions were delivered by experts from foreign universities such as Curtin University, Malaysia, Southern Federal University, Russia, IIT, NIT, government institutes and industry. The next news is about the faculty of GHRC who have been awarded with CA 18108 Cost Action Fund from University of Rijeka, Croatia, Dr. Praveen Kumar Dankar, who is the only Indian researcher who was selected to participate in the 4th Annual Conference of Cost Action CA 18108 Quantum Gravity Phenomenology in the Multi-Messenger Approach, which was taken place from 11th to 14th of July 2023, which is fully funded by the Cost Action Funding Support. It is aimed at enabling researchers from different communities of quantum gravity, theoreticians, and gamma ray, neutrino, cosmic ray, and gravitational wave experimentalists to learn about each other's work and cooperate on the goal of developing new strategies for testing candidates' quantum gravity theories using multi-messenger, high-energy astrophysical observations. Dr. Praveen Kumar Dankar is an international research officer at Raisoni Group of Institutions and is also working as an assistant professor of Department of Mathematics at GHRCE College of Engineering. He expressed his gratitude to Shri Sunilji Raisoni, Chairman of RGI, and Dr. Sachin Tavle, the Director, GHRC, for giving him an opportunity to be a part of the scientific program and flags the institute on the international level. He is very much thankful to Dr. P. Valke, Deputy Director, GHRC, Dr. S. Jaju, Deputy Director and Dean R&D, GHRC, for their unconditional support in academics and research, and Dr. Rupa Lakete, the first-year Dean, for encouraging him to add new feathers in his cap in the form of this research. Next comes the update on the 9th International Yoga Day celebrated at GHRC on 21st June 2023, which is celebrated as the International Day worldwide. On behalf of this day, National Service Scheme, NSS Cell of GHRC celebrated its 9th International Yoga Day at the Institute. The program started with a preamble by Dr. Mangesh Borkar, NSS Program Officer of GHRC. He mentioned the importance of yoga in our life and its advantages in day-to-day life. Meanwhile, he introduced the guest yoga guru Mrs. Urmila Tai Jawarkar, Mr. Rajendra Jawarkar and her team members. Further, Mrs. Urmila Tai delivered an interesting and knowledgeable as well as informative of yoga. Also, she taught the yoga postures followed by meditation sessions. Later, Ms. Suraksha Chandwani gave the vote of thanks, and in this program, the deans, staff members, and the students have taken active participation and made this event successful. In this event, Mr. Atharva Pandey and Ms. Sharvari Dhote, NSS volunteers, took the lead to make this event successful. The program was well conducted by Dr. Borkar under the valuable guidance of Dr. Sachin Untade, the director of GHRC Nagpur. With that, we come to the end of the news, and until we meet you in the next episode, this is Sindhu Panikar signing off. Take care. Goodbye.